Something that I have learned over time is that giving your absolute all in everything means something different to everybody. And something that I've also learned is that very few people give their all in everything that they do in life. And I know that it might sound exhausting, and it seems that most people probably don't give their all in everything that they do, but I have been truly blessed to work with a girl and to coach a girl that I have witnessed giving her all in everything that she does. As a young coach, there's many times where I'm thinking to myself, do I really know what I'm doing? Am I giving these girls the right direction? Am I putting them in the best position to be successful? And there's been many times when I've been able to look Hannah in the eye and just feel that she absolutely trusts me. And as a young coach, that boosts my confidence. But I think it also just demonstrates what a mature young lady Hannah really is. And it's been such a pleasure to see her put in the time to really understand the game of basketball. Something that I've learned just throughout my career as a player and now even as my career as a coach is that there's so many levels to the game. And it's something that excites me, and it's something that I'm so passionate about. And I've been so blessed to be able to share that passion with Hannah and to help her understand what each of those levels are truly about. And I've seen her development over the past 3 seasons that I've been able to coach her, and her willingness to put in the time to understand what the aspects within those levels really mean. And I think once you've been able to do that as a player, you're there. You're at that level where you are thinking about the game at a level that your opponent isn't even aware of. And it's been evident, especially in this season, to see that she has completely learned to outsmart her opponent and to really embrace the spirit of strategy. And that excites me so much as a coach. And as much as I would love to take credit for it, I simply can't, because I know that all of that effort is all because of her. And you know, I think to myself over and over again, she's such a young girl, and she's really not as old as she portrays she is. And I oftentimes think about the game where we played Chinook High School, and it was a tough game. We were battling the whole game, trading baskets, and it was not an easy game. And I remember thinking as a coach, like, man, I don't know what else to say to these girls. They're working so hard and they're doing what I'm telling them to do. It's just a very well matched game. And of course, at the very end, it's coming down to the wire, and it's really going to come down to who has the last possession and who's going to take that last shot. And I'll never forget until it was our ball coming down with about 12 seconds left on the clock, and it's a tie game. And I didn't even have to verbalize anything. And Hannah turned towards our bench with the ball, bringing the ball up the court. And I made very brief eye contact with her. But something you have to understand about this time of the game, everything moves in slow motion. And it was in slow motion. And I remember her looking at me, and I knew, and she knew, that she was going to take that last shot. Whether it was going to put us up, or we were going to lose the game or go into overtime, what have you. But I knew that she was going to take that shot. And I felt comfort over me. I felt comfort come over the bench. And I knew that the ball was in the right person's hands. And I remember she brought that ball down, and as soon as I saw her feet get set for that shot, I knew it was going in. And sure enough, she hit an absolutely beautiful shot to win that game, which was impressive in and of itself. But it was more impressive to me that she was willing to take on that responsibility in that game that meant so much to her and to her teammates. And whether she was going to miss or not, she was going to take that on her shoulders. And that is just one example of the type of girl that Hannah is, and for all that she is and for all that she works hard to be. I think that it's important for us to recognize her, and I would like to take this time to congratulate her on being our most valuable player of the season. It is well deserved, and Hannah, I hope you take this time to really embrace the praise that you so deserve. And congratulations, it's been an absolute pleasure to work with you.